Hey guys, welcome back. This is MD, and these are the things I wish I knew before for Tribes of Midgard. So basically tips and tricks to help you out throughout your journey, or like the many journeys in this game. Before we start guys, please subscribe to the channel, press the like button and the bell button to notify you of our coming videos. This will help me a lot and it will push me to make more videos to help you out in the upcoming games. So let's start. So the first thing that I want to talk about is start gathering immediately. As soon as you pop into a world, look at the daytime. If it's fairly early, like day 1 or day 2, not much happens. So everything is low level, even your teams is low level, there's not much going on in the base. So start gathering immediately, whatever you can get your hands onto, because it will give you items and it will give you the souls. The soul will be used to upgrade. That's the main important thing. So if you have nothing, just gather like flints, branches or stone. But if you have the starter kits, if you have played a lot and you have unlocked the starter kits, pick them up, and as soon as you start the game you will have them with you, just like I did. And yeah, just start gathering, because you will be useless in a way to help your teammates. If it's night or day, whatever, just start gathering, get these items, because this will help you out and it will help your friends out in the long run, unless you want to go to the base and help them fight the monsters. Second thing is close age. So if you see an item on a cliff or somewhere and they're like at the corner, go to them. Sometimes you'll be able to collect them, and it's items, trees, whatever, just get too close and you will be able to pick, even if they are at the top. And the same thing is true for the monsters as well. So this is a good thing that you can keep in your head. If there's like an iron ore, if there's a bunch of monsters at the top, you can use this thing to fight them off or collect that iron that you need. Third point is our fast travel. Of course we can fast travel using the portals, but you also have your own fast travel. Keep this, don't use this. I mean, always try to like go back using the portals, unless if you are in a hurry, if there's an emergency, press that R3 and teleport back to your base. If you're stuck in a location where you don't want to die, or if there are people like hunting you, press that R3 and immediately you'll be gone. Because the thing is, like, don't use it like regularly, because it will take a long time to reload. So only keep it for the emergencies, if you're like trying to defend the base, if there's no portal nearby, and so and so. Speaking about like fast travel, the first thing that you want to do when you're exploring is trying to find these fast travel points. Just find them, activate them, because these will help you go back and come back again. Because especially if you're exploring and you want to like repair something, you need to like go back to your base, but you already like spent a long way going there and you don't want to like walk again all this distance. So try to find these shrines, activate them, so you can like just go back to the base, repair your items, then come back immediately to where you were and just continue exploring more and more. So this is a good idea to find all of these shrines. This will make your life easier, especially in the long run. The fifth point that I want to talk about is the quest board. So quest board is there at the beginning of the game. There's like many quests in there. So there's going to be easy, medium, so try to do them. They're going to give you a lot of awesome items. And not only that, if you go to these side quests, there's usually a fast travel point beside them. So this is a good way to finish these side quests. At the same time, you will be able to find these fast travel points as well. So this is like two birds with one stone exactly. But yeah, do these side quests, you're gonna get items, and as well as most of the time there's a fast travel point beside them. Sixth point is, when you're playing the game, there's always gonna be this message that blue moon is coming. So this means prepare yourself well, because there's gonna be like a lot of tough monsters, a lot of tough. So prepare your base, upgrade them, prepare yourself, everything. And if you need help, use the horn to call your friends. If it's tough for you, if there's not a bunch of like people helping you, then use that horn to bring your people in. And the thing is, after that, when the blood moon is over, now nobody will come the next night, so you can enjoy the next night exploring. And by night, when you're exploring, like let's say you have finished the blood moon and this is the second night where nobody's gonna come, If you're exploring at night, you'll find that there are new items popping in. The trees, the stones, they will have this glow just underneath them. So this means there's a new item. So yeah, explore during the night as well. Don't always go and fight unless you have to. Number 8 is using the triangle attack or your special attacks. Always use it wisely. You know, like you can kill monsters from like these far away distances, even if they're like near a cliff or somewhere. So always utilize that option because this is brutal. And always you can use it if your like X is broken. You can even use it on like collecting or gathering items. You don't need to use your pickaxe all the time. If you have the triangle option, use that, break off these branches, kill the monsters. Even if there's anything, even if you're like low level, you can still beat whoever is in front of you using your powerful triangle. Number 9, war chest. This is really important, guys. Especially if you like open up the game and if it's like day 5 or 6, there's always gonna be a bunch of items in the war chest. Even you, when you gather items, always put it in the war chest, especially these main items, you know, like the bricks and stuff, because they will be used to build the base. So it's a teamwork, guys. Always put it there. And if you start the game, just immediately go there. Maybe there's something that you need, and maybe there's something that the other guys put. So this is gonna help you, you know, get all of these items fast and catch up with the team. Remember, guys, it's a teamwork. So always fill up the chest with whatever items you don't need or whatever you used to build up the base, everything, because you'll be using it to upgrade, you'll be using it to build up weapons to help the other new members who are coming in who have nothing. So when you put it in the chest, they will immediately be able to craft the latest or the highest items, and they will be able to fight side by side with you and help you win and survive. So don't be, you know, greedy and have everything for yourself. So use the war chest, put items. Use it whenever you just join a new game, especially if it's like day 5 or 6, the other teammates have already gathered everything in there. Number 10, talking about upgrades and helping the teammate, upgrade the facilities, upgrade the buildings. So whatever you put in that war chest can be used by everyone. The souls you have, I suggest using it to create the gates, because you don't need to like if the gates are there, nobody is gonna come in. So yeah, it's better to use them on the gates and the archers and on your tinkerers and the other, you know, like facilities, because you want to upgrade, you want to get new weapons and so and so. If you're gonna use waste it on the tree, of course it's not wasting it because you want to survive, but don't put too much in there. Use it on the facility, use it on the archers and others, other facilities. Upgrade those first. For me, I see that these come first, then the tree, because if the monsters can't get in, then there's no worry about the tree. So always upgrade those, and especially the items. So create more items, put them in the war chest. Even the main quest, it's a teamwork, don't forget that. So even the main quest, just go there, try to complete them all together, because you need the souls and you need those items as well. Number 11 is the monster attack patterns. All of the big monsters, they have an attack pattern. You can avoid it completely, especially if they are by themselves. Just learn the attacks and you can finish them off just by yourself. You don't need anybody's. Even if you're low level, even with punch, you can finish off these monsters. Like here, for example, look at me. I know the attack, so I'm just gonna like avoid the attacks of this monster. If it's by itself, if there are other like small minions like beside this monster, try to finish those off first. Then you can see, simple. All of the big monsters here, even the Jotuns or whatever, I'm just gonna talk about them a little bit. But yeah, most of the monsters here, they have the same exact pattern, especially if they are like not long range, then use that. One thing that you notice as you level up, you get these points at the bottom, just above your health bar. These are the points to upgrade the classes. There are classes in this game. You can have a ranger, you have a close, or you have a mage or whatever as you level up. But the first thing I ask you is to check the team members, whatever they are, because you need to like diversify. So if you are a team of like 2 or 3, try to make sure that you guys diversify. Like your friends take the warrior, then you take a ranger, and so on. So diversify the classes. It's gonna help you a lot. And each of these, they have like different skills and different abilities. So diversify and always use them, because like I've been playing and I didn't know that this exists. So I never chose a class basically for hours and hours of playing. So always diversify. Number 13 is that when you're playing, suddenly you see this message that a Jotun has entered Midgard. This is really important. This is gonna be these small circles on the map. Sometimes they're not seen because you have not explored the map, but yeah, always try to find them and always try to beat them together with your teammate. Because if they come to your base, then that's it, you're gone. They also give you like high rewards. I mean, you can see that I got like 1,000 soul, and you can use this to go and build the base. So always find these Jotuns and beat them up, because like when they the more you survive, the harder they will become. And at one point, you will not even see their icon on the map. So you need to like find them, by yourself and hunt them down with the teammates. Because if they will come to your base, then that's it. Like this one here, it entered and we were like surviving for like 13 days, and because of this one mistake, our 13-day survival ended. As you can see, the damage they do to the Yggdrasil or whatever the tree is called. But yeah guys, these are my 13 tips, so hopefully they help you. But yeah, remember that the souls are lost when you die. So keep that in mind. I mean, if you die, all of the items will be in a chest, and even if you die twice, there will be like 2 chests. That's not a problem. You can get the items back, and you can even collect the items, but the souls will be gone forever. So whenever you have a bunch of souls, just go back to your base, put them there or use them on whatever upgrade that is possible. Just don't keep them. Don't hang around with a lot of souls, especially if you're like going to these dangerous areas where there's going to be a bunch of like monsters, and the weather conditions are very, very bad, especially like late in the game. So always try to like minimize your exposure, unless if you're like with a lot of group and unless you have your R3 emergency fast travel open. But hey guys, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, thanks for liking guys, thanks for the awesome support. Guys, follow us on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. It's gonna help us a lot. And as always guys, stay awesome.